This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
With the classic shits, niggas sending classic hits. Automatic clips, niggas spit extravagant. With the classic shits, sending classic hits. We talking classic, bitch. Keep speaking out your ass, make you a classic archive. In between the hedges, not Atlanta, we reside. You know what it do, lil' bitch. Latin Jessica can move quick. Red rum for freedom, 316, give a fuck, I don't zone shit. Since you talking zones, bitch, got zones of our own, bitch. Nelly be Bethlehems, bitch. Home to get your dome split. Bodies on 106, where they fillet me on your shit. Then ship the package to Stonehenge. Out in the morning, rolling rich.
Traveling dog, let roll.
And shit, it pop for the dough and pour a few homes, made you a new town league. Go Channel 5 News, snooping for clues when the rocks rain out in it, bitch. Gladiator, the paper, no belly, the weight up. Get to the bag and burn it, cause no, we never know it, but I know you're that way, bro. You hear what I say, bro? Salt Alabama, Spring Valley, where they spray the man up. Tennessee, stay with them hammers. Them garden make souls stand up. Uptown, gon' stack them bands up. The block too hot for them ducks. Come around and play in Santa. River them tough in Savannah. In Savannah, yeah. With the classic shits, niggas sending classic hits.
Good life, good spirits to you all out there in this divinely given moment in time. It's your girl, London Taj, and you are tuned into another episode of Classic Conversations. Join me in welcoming a very, very classic guest, Mr. Sho, official show business if you nasty.
Yo, hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on?
You know what? You come in so humble and then you got songs like I Can Fuck You. Like, that is so crazy to me. Like, you are so humble. Where does this... We're going to get into it. First of all, let's go ahead and jump into it. What genres of music or musical artists do you recall listening to early? I want to go back to, like, elementary age. Local or mainstream?
Okay, well, I was definitely influenced by the people coming out of my neighborhood out from Bethlehems.
Bethlehem? Where is Bethlehem located?
Oh, yeah. Bethlehem is downtown.
Downtown
middle
where?
Athens, Georgia.
Athens, Georgia. Isn't it big? Real classic shit?
Definitely classic shit, yeah.
Bethlehem's now.
Yeah. So, like, some folks who came up out of there, they started rapping. I heard there was some folks that was doing stuff all the way uptown already, which is other neighborhoods, but this is my neighborhood, and I'm witnessing some of the people that I grew up with, I idolized, they rapping, and that's how I started getting intrigued.
Who were some of these artists from Bethlehem's in your early life that you recall listening to?
The B-Town Players, I'm going to just say
B-Town Players?
Yeah, shout out to the B-Town Players, man, the ones who done transition on, and the ones who still here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from Big Earl to Knock, to the Twins, TD, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot of people that was with the B-Town Players, though. Yeah.
So at what point did you feel like you actually had a passion yourself to become one of these legends from Bethlehem who can put your stamp and your mark on music?
You know, I don't know if maybe it might have been a little different for me than some other people. Like, I always been in love with music in general. My mom was like a music freak, like crazy, like everything from to the Isley Brothers, to the Gap Band, to Shirley Caesar, to Tupac. Like, it just so like I grew up in a.
You had a variety of different music that you were growing up listening to.
Yeah,
outside
absolutely.
of just the local artists.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what
Otis
point
Redding.
did you say, hey, I can do this too? I can...
I actually realized I could probably rap when I was probably in the 5th grade.
5th grade.
But like when I started to be able to kind of maybe put a little sense to it, an older CD by some boys out of Alabama called the Dirty Boys.
The Dirty Boys.
Yeah, and that was one of the first tracks that I like. Actually, I was in after school at Clark Middle. I was sitting down and somebody let me borrow this CD player. Yeah, CD player. And I was doing more homework, and so I'm listening, and like I think it was track number 4 or number 7. And so when they had this weight coming in, like off the rip, like there's no verse or nothing. It's like this hard kick and this snare, and then like with this dark piano key set, and then it just drop. I know that y'all feel me now. See, like this and I was like, man, this is fire. I can do this. So that's where it first started for real. Yeah.
So when did you write your first rhyme?
I was a bad little motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Really?
Yeah. I was in jail when I wrote my first rhyme.
What? What you mean, jail? Hold on. In elementary age? Like a juvenile situation?
Middle school age, yeah.
Middle school, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I wrote my first rhyme in jail, yeah.
Do you remember any of the lyrics? I love this question because it's just so like raw and uncut and classic.
It's so crazy, yeah. My first, cause I was locked up in we used to have a YDC, Athens RYDC, and I was locked up there, and the halls echo. They give off this reverb, like the noise kind of bounce back to you. So I used to always kind of find it fascinating, like you make certain sounds and it bounces back to you and it sounds like an instrument or something. So sitting in the back of one of the halls instead of being out there in the day room with the other people, my first rhyme, I can't remember the words, but I wrote it to this melody. I actually forgot the name of the artist, but it goes doom 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 doom.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. What is that song?
Yeah.
What?
The Art of Noise.
Yeah, the Art of Noise.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Yeah, that was like when I wrote my first rhyme.
And you don't remember what you wrote. You just remember you wrote something.
It was something talking about Georgia. I was just saying like I was from Georgia.
Why were you so bad?
Spelling it out. Huh?
Why were you so bad? Because I'm just like, just the vibe I'm getting from you, I just really don't see that. Like, I can't imagine that, so to speak, you know? Like, you just have such a calm demeanor, you know?
I got bullied a lot when I was a younger kid. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I got bullied.
Oh my God.
Yeah. When I was younger, I got bullied by some of the people that felt the need to kind of maybe didn't want to come at me because initially I was more of a lover than a fighter. But being in the hood and the environment kind of changed that. So like, you know, nobody wants to be poked and picked at forever.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
You know, even the scared dog will bite back.
Did music like become like an outlet for you in those early days?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kinda, sorta, maybe.
No, absolutely. Music, I ain't gonna lie. I know this sound like some corny shit though, straight up. Music saved me, like for real. Because really after a while I got into a position where I just didn't really give a fuck about nothing or anything.
What?
Yeah, I was in a real dark space though. Like I was, like I got to the point to where, like I had to be like locked up because I was one of those badass kids that just didn't care about nothing. I didn't respect authority. I didn't like authority. Nobody tell me what the fuck to do, and that just came from me being neglected from the proper nourishment in the household. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just like any other nigga that went to the streets. Like if you ain't necessarily getting that type of love or compassion or attention, or that stuff that helps you keep together, that glue, you gonna go and seek it elsewhere. That's how niggas end up getting in gangs and being or addicted to drugs. They go looking for the comfort elsewhere. Mm-hmm. And so happen that when you step outside of your door, it's there.
I think it's like important to have these types of conversations where you can actually go back and reflect on certain points of your life, like where you are now, reflecting back on that person and dissecting who that person was at that time and why that person was like that and why you are now here completely different, right, from that person. How old were you when you first shared your first work, like your art with other people, like your rhymes and songs that you were putting together? Or
As in a performance?
No, just sharing it.
Um,
Family, friends, just letting people know, hey, this is something I did on this beat.
One, probably my mama. She probably is my biggest fan sometimes. Like for real. I shared it with her because she's not one of them type of mamas that'd be like, oh, that's good, baby, you threw it, that's nice.
She gonna keep it uncut.
Yeah, she like, boy, what the hell is that? You see what I'm saying? Like, Jackie is not one of them. Like,
so was it like around 5th grade or before?
When I came home from juvie, and I think that's when she was like, okay, that's different. And it was like, she started to kind of listen to what I was saying, and I didn't know necessarily that's what I was doing, and she told me that I had the gift of storytelling. And yeah. And that was one of the things, I guess, that at my first real performance, she told me I had something. And I was like, okay, that's my mama. But she was like, nah, like you when you rap, I can see it.
And that's big. That's that's major, actually. That was gonna bring me to my next question, which was what made you comfortable enough to like share with people like outside of your family. But if you have a mom that's completely supporting you and letting you know that you have this gift, that has to be a big push into creating the confidence in your early years to just keep going with it.
Yeah, because my mama, she probably is like one of the main pushes though, because like I had to realize some. Shout out to Molly Too Hot too. She had said something that
Molly Too Hot.
Yeah, she said something that how somebody said something to you, and you've heard it before, but then you be like, for you it has a eureka moment, but like it hits home, and be like, well, I be damn. You ever had a moment like that?
Yeah.
So like Molly said something to me, I was just telling her about like how like it's crazy how I feel like talent almost doesn't matter anymore. And trying to get people to be able to see what I'm doing, or maybe try to show a little initiative by just doing something simple as clicking a button, or maybe even just coming out to a venue and just be able to see me and do what I'm doing, because it's not easy. But she sat there and told me, I know it, and it was like, damn. So she said, hey bro, you gotta accept, man, that it ain't everybody's dream. It's your dream. I'm like, damn. Right, so like, and then it's just like one of the moments where I'll be like, damn, like, I'm not just going to invest into everybody's dreams. Cause some folks got pipe dreams and, unrealistic dreams, and some people might be saying what I'm doing is unrealistic. You know what I mean? So, and I was like, well, okay, now I know. So I go from there.
I mean, that's real classic key alert.
Oh yeah, real classic.
For real.
Straight out of the Bethel too. I had to shout out to the Bethel, shout out to my hood, shout out to everybody in Athens. Shout out to every artist who making noise out here. Everybody, man, from T1, AD Santana, Frank the Eagle, King Blanco, Molly Too Hot. Let's see who else.
A lot more.
It's
Come
a
on,
whole
keep
lot.
it coming. Keep it coming now.
Wait. Shit. I just so it's a lot of artists. Wait. Shout out Lil Darius. Shout out Petro. Shout out
Moolah.
Big salute the Moolah. Salute the Moolah. No disrespect, salute the Moolah. Look, that's the dog. And I owe you, gang. Look, salute the Moolah. It's a lot of artists in my city, man.
It is.
Y'all should really get active with this classic movement shit. But shout out to Athens artists, man, because every one of them that I know, man, like literally interacting with them, though, I done seen them like realize put in work, because this shit ain't easy, especially like trying to come up out of the wave from pushing up out of Atlanta or whatever, because we not Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Atlanta, but we not Atlanta. We Athenians. You feel me?
We Athenians.
So, yeah.
Classic. Yeah. So like I've heard people say that you have to have confidence. What approach did you take to continue building your confidence? Because it seems like your middle school age eras were more so the beginning, whereas the earlier before then was just being exposed to just different sounds and stuff like that. So what approach did you take to building your confidence as an independent artist that is growing and moving forward and stepping into this industry?
I think repetition for me was the thing that like kind of settled in with me, because the more that I kept doing it, the more confident I kept believing that I could be able to maybe let people hear what I'm saying. And once I started to be able to understand that substance, and you can bring substance to a song and also make it fire, that's where Tupac come in, which is like my favorite artist in the world.
Time for Tupac.
Yeah. When you can be able to give a substance, to be able to give a hidden key, like, because I had to go back and understand and look at what hip-hop was before it transcended to rap. You see what I'm saying? So, like,
we talked about this on the last episode,
yeah.
And I haven't even aired it yet, but yeah, I'm happy you said something about that. There is a difference.
Yeah, it's a difference, yeah. It's a difference.
And you notice the difference, because most people just really don't. They just think it's all...
No, I don't think it's the same. Nah, I don't think it's the same, because hip-hop was all about a message. Like I know that sounds crazy, but really it was like everything that was really being said was like a way for them to be able to let them know like it's some other shit going on, like in a way like for other people that wasn't in our communities of understanding that genre wouldn't understand. It was just a bunch of boom bap baba laba shit, you know what I mean? But it was also like messages in there. They're like, no, you need to pay attention. Like dudes like KRS-One and people like Goody Mob, the Dungeon Family, like with the stuff that they was telling us, the stuff like, you know, like Outkast with the song Synthesizer, like things about the computers and all this. So like it's a lot of things they was saying, and it was messages. But now it was just more about like what you can bring as an artist, like, you know, how you talk, how you carry yourself, the persona, the package, or whatever, though, you know, it's different now. It's definitely different. Absolutely.
So, you have an appreciation for lyrics and the actual production.
Hell yeah.
Would you say it's an equal, or will one outweigh the other, in your opinion, when it comes to, like...
Okay, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like... I'm gonna keep it real. I like lyrical rap to a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I like it, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna put like people like, you know, Jonah. Like, Jonah something different.
My
like,
brother loves that artist, like, for real.
Jonah's something different. Like, he's like, I ain't gonna lie, he like one of my top 5 I probably wanna do a song with. For real, like, bro, like the all the storytelling is so crazy with him. Like, that's one of them, like, you can close your eyes and see his song. You know what I mean? I've done it, so I'm like, yeah, that's powerful. But dudes like him, though, they can be able to give you the lyrical and then be like, you know what, man, I don't, fuck that, I'm finna do this. But I like drip. I like a little bit of drip more than lyrical now. I don't know. It's just like, cause it's the feeling.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
It's that feeling though, like, cause it's like, yeah, like it's a whole different vibe. Like you can be like, you same tempo. It can literally be the same tempo, but like something like this here. You know what I mean? But yeah, a boom bap type of vibe with the same tempo, but then you got something else they're doing in the same tempo, but the energy is there, and rap does that. You know, so it's like. Yeah.
So your stage name is Sho. Has it always been Sho?
No.
SHO. Has it always been Sho, or what were some other names that you had before coming to the current stage name that you have?
Oh man, you know what? I don't think nobody asked me that too though.
See, that's what made London Tides classic. Because I am gonna educate the viewers as well as entertain. You ain't blushing, are you?
Yeah,
I
it ain't
got so
blushing.
blushing. Okay. Bethlehem.
It was. I think looking at the name might have been corny.
No, okay, I want to
So-
hear. Come on now, because it's younger people that are gonna come across this, and they're gonna be inspired. So they need to know, hey, it's like that. Sometimes you're gonna go through your little metamorphosis as an artist.
Right. It was tragedy.
Tragedy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, hold on. No, I ain't mean to laugh like that. No.
No, it's funny because yeah, I know.
I love it though. I
but,
love it because that's one of my questions I like to ask. Do you think it's classic or tragic? And you said tragedy.
Yeah.
Why tragedy?
Like I said, I was dog. Everything like, it's so crazy. Like I was, I was very dog. So it was like,
You very dark. Ooh.
and there was a lot of stuff that I've been
Ladies.
traumatized growing up. So it was just like shit, you know. My nephew at the time had gave it to me. He gave me that name while I was in jail. We was locked down in a cell together. We had just got jumped by some folks in
Damn.
YDC because we jumped on somebody, and then they homeboys retaliated, and they homeboys just so happened to be like 200 deep.
Oh my god.
So like we can't beat all these people, and the folks got us up out of there before they damn near whooped our ass to the floor. And
that's traumatic.
yeah, you know, but that was just like, he was like, you know, I guess maybe the way I rapped or whatever. So, and he was like, man, that's your name, man. And I stuck with that for a while.
How long is a while?
I actually, I never dropped anything officially under that name.
Okay.
But I do have songs that I did upload to YouTube, but they're nothing like, they're not streaming or nothing anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you won't find it nowhere else outside of that. But I changed my name though because I was talking to some of my people, and it was just like, it sounded dark, and you know, I in a way I understood that's not me anymore.
Yeah.
I came to an understanding that I might be possibly a little crazy, but I'm articulate too though, and yeah, it's a crazy.
Hold on now. Ladies, don't let this bare white voice goddamn fool you now. He might be a little crazy.
I mean, I think we all are to an extent.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
like,
right. No, for real.
yeah.
I do believe we all might be a little throwed off.
Yeah, but that's some of my partners had told me that though, that I was kind of crazy. They used to clown me though, because I speak proper. I don't know what the hell that means.
Ain't nothing wrong
And
with that.
yeah. So like, some of them used to say that though, but it was like, you know, I was with the shits too though. So like.
So
you know,
you being
but I
able to
wasn't
code switch in between
Yeah, immediately.
make you crazy.
Yeah,
They
like,
need to stop
Yeah,
that.
it be like, cause it be like, but
hate
it comes from me being picked on and bullied. You see what I'm saying? It was like, you know, like I said, this whole shit, like you poke the bear, but it's like now that the bear, you don't even blink at the bear. The bear gonna bite your motherfucking head off.
Yeah.
You know, so now it's just anybody. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, so it was crazy. So I went. It came originally from Sideshow Bob.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, you just brought this full circle to me now. Oh my God, I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah.
I wasn't even going in that direction. I didn't even think to put them two together. Sideshow Bob. They
Yeah.
said you was a little crazy.
Yeah, but I was articulate and a way to be able, I guess, process and deliver my
And
words.
Sideshow Bob was like articulate
Yeah,
and like
somebody. It started off as a joke, but then it was like,
oh shit.
you know, niggas just started calling me, "Hey, Sho."
I like
You know
Sho.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it sticks because you really are like, I've seen you recently like performing live. I really love your live performances. To me, your live sounds better than some of your recordings to me.
Thank you.
I'm
man. I
like for
appreciate that.
real, like you need to like put together like, you know how they do the MTV, what they used to do back in the day where they used to be live and they have the band and stuff like that and they cut the records like that. Unplugged.
Oh man,
You would be so dope on like an unplugged situation. I think it would just give people who are discovering you and people who are already your fans like a different appreciation for like your voice when you deliver stuff, because like live is a whole different experience than just some of the music that you already have up. Even though it's good, but it's like, damn, I heard it live, like now
Right.
when I'm hearing it as it's recorded, I'm thinking about what I heard when it was live, and it's just like,
I think I can see it though, like for like other genres that I be want to actually dip into. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
That'd be something that'd be dope. Actually, yeah.
yeah. See, classic. When
Good
did you
idea.
like put your first full body of work out? Like, what you say? This is my project. This is my first project. Whether it was jacking beats or original beats.
My first project actually got scrubbed. I scrubbed it myself though.
What?
Yeah. Under the name Tragedy. No,
Okay.
I'm lying. No, it was on the show. What am I talking about? It was going to be called If I Sat and Told the Truth. I had came home, and I came home that type of time. Like I was kind of trying to be like, you know what? I'm finna start exposing some of you bitch ass niggas I don't like.
Oh shit.
And yeah, so it was like yeah. So that whole little project, like I had maybe like one song on there that was kind of like a little party song, but everything else really like telling them off like, cause you know, dudes talking about like, you know, they were dope boys and all this old shit. Like nigga, you wasn't that though. Like, you know, I know who you are, you know, but.
Did this project that you scrap have original beats, or was it
Yeah.
more like a? It was like,
Yeah.
who were some of the producers?
Shout out to my brother, man. My brother, I love that nigga to death, man. Shout out to Spexart. Shout out to Spexart. Shout out to my bro, man. Out there, I'm up in VA. I met him when I was had this little management deal with a group called 7Gs at the time out of Texas. Dude named Tron Time. He made a beat that was so fire, and the song was called Mr. Nobody. Him, Spexart, Tron, and who else?
Ooh.
Supreme J.
Supreme J.
Yeah.
I've heard some of it. You're still working with Supreme
Yeah,
J. It's-
Supreme J, man. I told him, man, a long time ago when, you know, because Supreme J is actually one part of a dynamic duo called Block Bangers.
Really?
Yeah, Block Bangers Productions. Yeah, it's Supreme J and my dog, man, Mr. C. I got a song. Oh my God, look, I don't even know. I'm blooping up right now. Sing, what his name?
Sing.
No, I'm tripping. Child's Play. Wow. Child's Play Productions. My apologies. Yeah, Child's Play Productions. That's the other half of Block Banger Productions. Supreme J, Child's Play and Child's Play. Yeah.
From what I heard, they got some fire beats. I love
Oh
them.
my God, yeah. Like my song Hard to Smile was actually done by Child's Play.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Shout out to bro. Yeah, two different type of producers, but I told Supreme, like, when I heard his beats, I was like, bro, I don't care. Look, I know you because you got other people telling you this and that, but listen, man, I promise, you give me any type of beats, anything like that, I'm gonna smoke the motherfuckers, and I'm gonna make sure that these people know both our names. And I just kept standing on that.
Yeah.
And we just built the genuine relationship off of that. Like, he's a good dude, like real humble, just a respectful man. You know
Shout
what I
out
mean?
to Supreme
Yeah.
J
Yeah.
and Child's Play.
Yeah. The Block Bangers.
Block Bangers. I want to do some research and dig into that. I would love to
They
speak
beats
with these
beats go
producers.
crazy. Yeah. They beats together go crazy. They like, cause they're two totally different type of producers, but when they clash, yeah.
Opposites. That makes sense. Well, when did you actually book your first performance? Like, officially booked and performing. And where was that located?
I think one of my first performances actually, was at the Hot Corner.
At the Hot Corner.
Yeah.
All right, one time for the Hot Corner.
Yeah. Hot Corner is an event.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Please tell these folks what the Hot Corner is.
Yeah, Hot Corner is an event that takes place in downtown Athens, and everybody's, for the most part, is there. Everybody's there. It's hot. They got different stands open. It's I don't know. It's Athens. It's just a whole group of people coming up. Good music, good vibes, out in the open. Just all night music.
Were you
Different
nervous
music.
when you performed at Hot Corner for the first time?
Yeah.
I can imagine.
I was.
Everybody though.
I wasn't nervous until. I wasn't nervous until 3 Meals. My dog T-Roy, him, because he was recording for me, right? I was fine until he was like, look, he laughs. He said, like, Finny, I'm going on stage, and he like, look at your ass, boy, you scared to death, and I was like, I don't know why. It just was like, damn, oh shit, I am like, hold on. You know what I mean? So like, he just called it out, and I don't know, it just triggered something in me. But I was like, shit, I'm here now, so. And I did it like soon as the song came on, and I seen like 2-3 heads bob, and it's just like I just morphed into it.
Okay, that's
cool.
good.
Yeah.
That's really good to know though, because I mean, Hot Corner, that could be a lot of pressure. I can only imagine.
Yeah, it was at least about right there at that time though. It was probably maybe at least 100 people out there.
Have you gone to
Right there
perform
at
at
the
Hot
stage.
Corner again since then?
No, I actually been trying to. Yeah, I want to definitely do it again. I'm a whole different artist now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I definitely would love to do that.
I think it would be dope.
I think I can actually get some people to come out for me and actually to be able to see that. Yeah, I love to do that.
That would be
Hot
super
Corner.
dope.
Listen. I actually filled out another application or something, I believe too though. Look, so
You got to fill out an application for Hot Corner?
Yeah. That's
Dang.
straight business. Yeah, they got to check out your credentials and everything.
Wow. This is stuff that people might not know. People might just think you can just sign up and say, hey, I'm an artist and I'm going to perform. So there's a process to these things.
Yeah, it's a process. Yeah.
So, like, how did you continue to move through? Like, okay, you got your project out that you decided to scrap, but that's okay. You got Hot Corner, and we gonna keep going. Like, what was motivating you to keep going and not just say, you know what, I can do something else?
I got locked up again.
Damn.
Yeah, so like, so that happens a lot in my stories.
But you know what? That happens a lot, I think, in the story of men, especially men of color. I think that's, and I don't understand it. That's a whole nother topic right there that I want to dig.
Yeah, it's a deep, dark type of subject. Yeah, that people don't know about. I ain't gonna lie. That's why prison reform should be something everywhere. It's not just cause I've been to jail. Some things that go on there. That just like doesn't make sense. Like I'm gonna go off the subject, but I'm gonna give you an example.
Okay.
When you go to a place before you actually get to your prison, everybody is at this one particular prison before they get shipped off. It's called Jackson.
I hear everybody talking about Jackson. So many of my homeboys have mentioned Jackson.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much now since they closed all the other places to do the transport. That's where everybody go now. Jackson is basically the main prison, and then you get shipped off to a prison from there. And I remember not having the money to be able to go to the commissary or whatever, right? You know that happens for people.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to go to eat the food that they give us. You know, they give you 3 meals a day for like Monday through Friday. Then you get 2 meals through the weekend. You know, when that's the only thing you got depending on, you know, you kind of look forward to eating because you hungry. You know what I mean? And they're not giving you enough really for you to actually be full. They're giving you enough to live, like to live properly. You know, they say that there's a guideline that they follow. It's a bunch of bullshit. But when I seen rats crawling on the bread, or actually feces inside of the bread.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's crazy, and you know they say they'll throw it away or whatever the case may be, but the rats are there. Like but it's not there. It's just completely unsanitized and it's crazy. Yeah.
So being put back in that situation is what continued to push you to focus and continue to develop and go and keep going as an artist?
Yeah, when I started having niggas, like, when you got dudes who, like, who in there, like, with a whole different type of energy. Like, you got dudes that are, you know, they cool, they moving neutral, they're not looking for any type of problems, they just trying to do their time and go home. And then you got dudes that are like, they're not going home, and they on whatever the fuck you on right then and there. You know, like, right then and there, whatever the fuck go on, like, fuck how you feel, like, very aggressive. They're not getting out, they probably realize they gonna die now. You know,
Oh my God.
so I get these type of people that reacted to, like, the things that I maybe was saying, and then, like, dudes telling me, like, it was reference to the pain that they was feeling, or the thoughts that might have been going through their head, or it's just like, it be put in that situation and be like, people that come from different walks of life, how our lives resonate with one another. You know what I mean? And
That's powerful.
Yeah. And music has always been like that. That's why some people, like, happen to hear other artists and stuff and be, like, so deeply in a trance by the things that they said, because it literally was a passage in their book, you know.
Yeah.
And so, like, that was one of the things I'm like, okay, I think I actually might got it. So the dudes that was, like, behind the wall, they was telling me, like, bro, like, you know, they listen to music and people who out there and what everybody talking about, and they was just like, look, bro, they were like, bro, you the rawest form of it. And so I just started to kind of embrace that. And yeah, that was gave me the kick drive for real. That, and when I came home and I reached out to one of my favorite producers, y'all know him, his name is Trez. You might not hear his tag on a lot of beats though, but you know, he made the track for OT Jennings called Cut It.
Oh.
So like cut it.
Dang.
Yeah, so Trez out of Detroit. Shout out to bro. I actually had came home and was just telling him, bro, like, you know, I've been a fan, man. I've been like, I done wrote songs to shit you done uploaded on YouTube, like, man, you raw, dog, you know, just telling him, like, I know it's like, maybe it basically might sound like on some groupie shit, but I was just telling him, like, man, your beats is just cold, bro. Like, I hear the niggas and shit, but I ain't too many niggas fucking with you. And then I didn't, this is before I even knew that he actually had locked in the thing with OT Jennings, the Cut It track. I didn't even know nothing about this yet. And we just chopped it up on the phone. And he just was fucking with my energy at the time, and he blessed me with with a sample pack. He gave me like 10 beats.
Wow.
Yeah, he gave me like 10 beats. He be like, man, he be like, that's you, man. You know, do your thing with them, man. And I did some songs to it, but one of the songs I was actually gonna like put my money behind, a song called Sacrifice. But when I actually talked to him and then letting other people hear it, they was like, that's when I wanted to go ahead and just be like, this is my career.
So who do you make music for? Like,
For the nobodies. Like I said earlier, I had one of the tracks that I scrubbed on that song, Mr. Nobody, that was produced by Tron. I was just saying, like, for most of my life, I wasn't looked at. I wasn't the person that nobody had come to necessarily for any type of leadership or any type of, I don't know, I was just overlooked a lot of ways, by my peers, by people that was older than me, by people that was, I don't know, just didn't know anything about me. I was always overlooked, but the moment that they got a chance to be able to even have a conversation or get some type of insight on who I am, you know, that changed. But it was like, before then, I'm like nobody. Like, so it be like, even for the people who never get to talk or never get to say too much or nothing, the ones who get overlooked, I do it for them.
so would you say, like, that's your intention, like, always, like, whenever you do spit tracks, is to speak up for the people who may view themselves as nobodies in society?
No.
So what are your intentions with your music as a musical artist?
Oh, well, I ain't gonna lie. I wanna be a legend. I wanna be
a legend.
I wanna be the person, like, like I said, I love different genres of music, but like rap and hip hop is what I am, you know, as an artist for the most part. But I want to be able to. I want to pilot my end game. I want to be an executive producer. I want to be the dude who puts people in the room to create music. I want to be the dude that was like behind the Janet album, the New Edition album. I want to be that guy. I want to be that, and to be able to actually create people, be like, this artist here has a nice sound. I wonder how this will resonate with this artist's frequency. Let's put them together to be able to see if we can do, like, to be able to bring back that type of feel, because it's like, you know, I don't know. It's just things that have never happened. I want them to be able to happen by me pulling the strings, like with.
So you're
artists.
using music as a stepping stone to get to that point.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's deep. I can see that because you guys might not know this unless you follow London Taj or Classic Dot Conversations, but I had a chance to be in a studio session for a little while with Sho, and I could see that with you working with some of the other artists, like while they were recording, what you would do would go up to the door and say, you know, put some of that on there. You know what the fuck to do with that shit. You know how you were talking and like stuff like that to like bring something different out of them, and I could actually see that because I mean you were really in your element, you know, for real.
Yeah, because it's like sometimes though, it's because, and then it's another thing too though, like because we're recording. I don't know, for some people it's okay. Like I don't even like a lot of people in a session.
I can tell that too, yeah. Because you be focused. One thing about it, if you ever in the studio with Sho, it ain't no fucking round, okay? He gotta work.
Yeah, I don't really be
point blank period. For real.
Yeah, so it's like,
ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, because that's what you supposed to be there for, right?
Yeah, so. I get some dudes. Sometimes I literally might go to somebody's session and stuff. They cool and chilling, but they got like maybe a little session going on, but smoking, a little drinking, and just, that's cool. But
you didn't even want to eat. Sho was in there. Look, I'm just telling how you being. The Sho was in there like, ain't nobody got time for that. Let's go ahead and get in there. Boom. Ain't nobody trying to stop and eat.
Yeah, because they wanted to take a break.
Yeah. He was like, nah, let's go ahead and do this now.
Let me go knock this shit out, man. Get this shit done. Like, you know what I mean? Because, I just like handling that business, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're very business oriented.
I'm really not. I'm trying.
What? You really not? So you just really good at making it appear that way. Well, I mean, you do a damn good job.
I'm trying. That's why I just say that. I'm trying.
What songs do you think the public would most know you for? Like
right now, is definitely one of them.
Yeah, one of them. I was listening to that on the way up there. That and No Hook.
Yeah.
And Hancock Stories.
Yeah. I might redo Hancock, but because I think I messed up, and by just dropping it, the quality, I actually, it's so crazy. I dropped it as a blooper by accident. I wasn't supposed to drop it yet, because I dropped it right around the same time as No Hook, but and it was like, damn, I don't know how I did it. I don't know what was going on with me that day. I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna give them 2 singles back to back. You know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah.
And but one of them is right now the one that I think Athens knows me for, but my biggest song right now, as in streaming wise, still is The Truth.
The Truth.
The Truth, Beat It.
I'm gonna have to go back because I don't think I've listened to that one. Maybe I have. I don't know. I've listened to so much because I've been slick stalking.
You might have. No, not the slick stalk. No. Oh wow.
No, I'm just
I never
kidding.
had one of those, so that's different.
But I do research like what's out there, you know, just to hear because I love it. It's like education for me.
Right, yeah.
So I do my research on artists, and you know what song I like. So what in the world inspired that song? I couldn't believe it when I first pressed play and I heard that I can fuck you, and it was so like, what were you thinking? Where did that come from? So I think everybody can maybe understand where I'm coming from with this one. Like, have you ever just been with somebody, right? Maybe that time has passed, life goes on, they're with somebody else, you probably doing you or whatever, and then like maybe years later or whatever, you run across them or whatever,
respectively and everything. Nothing going crazy, nothing, no. But it's like, without saying, without knowing, even though that they got what they going on and you got what you going on, she or he knows that I used to tear that shit up.
Oh
like
my God.
And it be like, you know, yeah, so it's
you better
like,
talk that shit,
yeah,
Sho.
so it's like, you know, it's like, so you can, it's like one of them situations, be like, yeah, you know, you got what you got, that's your new, yeah, or whatever the case, but you remember though.
I like that song,
how
not because it's so graphic, but because it did something for me that's really hard at this point, which is like actually spark some type of feeling like an interest in that at all, because I don't hear a lot of new artists putting out music that's for the ladies that can actually like reach out and touch and make you feel like, oh damn, I might need to call Buddy up. You know he can damn do that, because I had them forgot. But I like that.
That's one of my favorite songs I dropped actually though. That's because I don't think nobody's tried that yet. So I was like, you know, shout out to the person who inspired that song.
Shout out to her and him.
Yeah.
And them.
Mary J. Blige. You know what I mean? Yeah. Miss Mary J.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like, like I could definitely hear like the inspiration from that.
Yeah.
And you don't hear a lot of that, not from, you know, macho men, classic men like yourself. You know,
man, you know,
with the stick talking stuff, you know.
Man, music is so universal. It's like, you know, you got some of the. I kid you not. Listen, I know dudes that are like literally like. Shout out to my brother. I hope he sees this too. Shout out to my brother, man, Debo. I ain't gonna call him by his real name, but he know what I'm talking about, Debo. 6'6", 6'7", 360 pounds, solid muscle, big black, strong individual, like he can lift a transmission. At any given moment, he might be just listening to Evanescence.
Really?
Yeah, like or something like Evanescence. He'd be like, bro, like you listening to this sweet angelic voice and like you catch him singing it and everything. It's crazy. Like so, like music is universal.
Yeah.
I said that to say that, you know, because I don't know, music has a way of being able to make people feel a certain way. It just does. Like it don't necessarily. That's why hip hop is so dominant today, because even though a lot of these people who listening to this rap shit can't even understand like what it's like to be in that position, like to actually be talking about people doing this or making transactions or getting into some active stuff. A lot of stuff are not like, you know, they don't know nothing about that life or whatever the case may be, but it sounds and it makes them feel a certain way. So like it's universal. Like they have nothing to do with it, but they attracted to it.
Have you ever been offered a recording deal? With a major recording company or record company?
Not major. I recently did a merger though. For my single I dropped called Sticks.
Yes, Sticks out now on all platforms.
Sticks is out now. SHO. All you gotta do is type in SHO space Sticks. It's gonna pop up. I don't know for what platform. It's gonna pop up. Yeah. So Swagger Town Records.
Swagger Town.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that. I never heard that before.
Mr. Jake Strain, out of New York. He's the CEO of them.
I might have been watching a documentary on YouTube or something.
When
I heard about it. Yeah,
Google them there.
Yeah, I've heard.
Swagger Town Records, Jake Strain. So like, you know, they're not necessarily, they're an independent label. So I locked in with them and did a merger for my single, you know, to be able to try to help get my name out there more.
Would you be interested in actually being signed, or would you rather stay independent and do the merger situation? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was random. They telling me we gotta wrap up, so I definitely want to know. Would you rather be signed or stay independent?
If our loyalty is a big thing for me though, so it's like if I do decide to sit down with somebody, I wanted to be with somebody knowing that like I got you, you got me type of shit. Even though this is a business and I have to meet a quota and certain stuff but like if I'm gonna give you like my all, then that's what it is. I would lock in with somebody though, but I wanted to be like like for real, like on some real solid shit. Like, but I'm open to it. But right now I'm independent.
God, there's so many other things that I didn't get a chance to ask you, but we gonna have to have you back, Sho. I'm sorry, I just had so much fun. And I was just going off on a tangent and then thinking about I can fuck you and all this and that and the third, and I just got lost in the sauce. Do you have any classic words you would like to leave our viewers with? Dang, y'all, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to get to some other stuff.
I want to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
I see you working. I see you grinding. You everywhere.
I try.
And it's just like it's respected though. I appreciate what you doing to put on for the city. You're amazing at it.
I appreciate that.
Shout out to everybody who actually ain't even tuned in to the platform. Shout out to everybody who even engaged with me about my journey or what I'm doing with this music. I thank y'all for real.
And with that takes us through another episode of Classic Conversations. It's your girl, London Taj. And you know what I'm going to tell you, right? Remember to keep those conversations classic, baby. London Taj out. Damn. Yo, I got to get you back. Damn. Let me put my marker right here.
These niggas done made me hot. These bitches done made me hot. The streets, they know that I'm hot. These niggas done made me hot. These bitches done got me hot. Motherfucking grease on the stove. I go stupid, you already know. I'm a fool with these motherfucking bowls. When I cook it, they already know. When I cook it, it's already reloaded. I'm a fool with this shit, boy, it's potent. When he smoke it, it's already token. Nigga make her, they already choking. Nigga fool, but I'm already focused. I'm a fool with this shit, I'm in motion. Get the flowing like motherfucking oceans. Get the flowing like motherfucking water. Like that shit around my motherfucking neck. I'm a fool with this.